Come join us as we take you deep into the fire to the paranormal realms of hauntings, UFOs, ETs, alien abductions, strange creatures, and the vastness of universal consciousness as we continue to seek what is not supposed to exist as we search for the truth that only comes from going into the fire.
Good evening, everybody. In case you noticed, we got a certain individual that's missing tonight. He will be joining us shortly. Looks like he had a little power glitch right before showtime, but he will be back just as soon as he's able to. Tonight I got Melvin, Hound Dog.
Howdy.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good. I got a new mic, so we're going to see how this thing does.
Well, so far so good. And over here we got our special guest tonight, Chris Garcia. Chris, are you with me, brother?
Oh,
Where did he go?
okay. He were.
Yeah, we'll give him a second. He'll come back. But, hey, what you been up to, Melvin?
Just work.
Just work?
Just work and trying to take care of family work.
Yep.
You know,
Hi,
business.
guys. And I'm glad
There's
to be
Chris.
here.
Hey,
Hey,
brother, how
there
you
he
doing?
is.
Yeah. I'm
take a
glad
call,
to be
guys.
on, guys, and it's a privilege to always be on with you.
All right, well, we're running the
I
show,
know.
so join us when you can.
Yeah, well, glad you come in. Good
All
to
right.
see you again,
Yeah.
Chris.
That was the big guy himself.
I know.
He's still sitting in the dark. So, Chris,
Yeah.
normally a bear will do
Oh,
this
my
big,
goodness.
long bio. I'll tell you what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to let you talk about yourself and what you're doing, how you're helping people, and you've been a busy guy, so I'll let you get to it.
Well, first of all, I've been just doing different shows, and just been busy helping people. And for the ones that don't know about me, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm a psychic medium. I have all the clairvoyance. I have the remote viewing, the ability to see auras. Um, I also do missing persons cases, paranormal work. Um, most of the time, most of the time, of course, I do talk to the dead. I connect to the dead. And it's been just crazy, Billy, to where I'm getting premonitions of events. I've even had, which I've never had before, I've had dreams of war now. And it's crazy because I'm like looking at it and I'm like, dude, it's getting to the point where it's getting bad. Like I'm seeing stuff like within the past few weeks, I've been seeing just random stuff. Like I had two dreams of war here in the United States. It's sad to see that because I'm gonna tell you, y'all guys know that everyone that knows me, I've always had visions of kidnappings, and stuff like that. But it's just insane to say the least that it's been just kind of just odd to me to have these type of visions. So maybe this is what I'm going to be doing, preparing other people that there is going to be attacks going on, and maybe I'm going to put some tribute to trying to stop some of the things and maybe prevent some of the things so people can be aware that there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I can honestly tell you, to me, it feels different. I can feel the energy, like there's something going on. And with this retrograde, and then with the eclipse, I can honestly tell you, I think with the retrograde and then with the eclipse, that together, it kind of messed things up. So everybody's kind of like wonky and feeling just like disconnected. Because I'm going to tell you something, Billy. For the past, and this was what's crazy. when was it? I think it was like the week. I'd say about 2 weeks ago. I had I didn't have no visions for almost maybe like 4 or 5 days. Okay, and that's for me. That's not very normal because I like to see when I sleep. I always see like vision because I'll have like one dream and then I'll skip and then I have another dream. But this was like almost all week, and I thought, why the hell am I not seeing anything? So I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna pray, and I said, well, I don't care if there's eclipse or retrograde. I said, if there's something that I need to see, can you please remove any negative or any blockage from affecting my gifts? And since then, since I did that, I've already had visions where they're just back to back to back. And now I'm getting more of weird visions of attacks and war. So I don't know if that means that I'm going to be seeing other things that I never did before. But yes, it's gotten intense. And like you said, Billy, I have been busy. It's like it never ends to me. It's always doing something. I always keep myself busy, even though when I'm not doing readings on the show, I'm doing private readings offline. People are connecting with me, so it's just always something for me. So, but yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I can admit that it's been just weird to at least say it's been just I don't know. I find it kind
Everything's
of weird
kind of
how it's
out of
just
whack.
Well,
I'm seeing all this.
I think many of us
Yes,
would believe that right
yes,
now
it
that there
does.
is a
Yes,
spiritual war going on. So I
yes,
see Hound
and
Dog
and
coming
and it's
back
weird
in.
that you say that. Yeah, you see, it's what's crazy. I'm gonna tell you what's so weird is that now what I feel is that it's funny that you mentioned that because I feel like there is so much going on that I do feel like there is something that's trying to block us from seeing things and to know things. And I do feel that with the eclipse, I do feel that that did kind of affect us in a way. And for people that are sensitive, if you feel like something's not right and you're just not perceiving things or you're just not dreaming, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, you're not alone because I was like that for almost a week. Um, honestly, I didn't feel connected. I felt like everything was off. I just didn't feel like Chris, you know. But now that everything's back to normal, so to speak, uh, but yeah,
The new
it's been
norm.
just weird, and I can tell you, it's been a weird journey since all. Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel
But
like it
other
had
than
anything to
that,
do
it's
with the
been pretty
Mercury
well.
retrograde?
Honestly, Tony, I want to say yes. I want to say that there is there's enough kind of energy shift that somehow the retrograde and the eclipse, I'm being told that it divided everybody in in half to where your one part of your brain will get everything logical, but anything spiritual, it's gonna be blocked. Which that sounds kind of weird for me telling you that, but I'm being told that it's separated as in half in a way to where you're only going to see the logical stuff, but anything of messages on the spiritual aspect, you're going to be blocked. The only way you won't be blocked is that if you do major protection, you pray and you just say, "Can you just remove all this shit and just let me just let me have clarity." That's the
Yeah.
best way to put it. If you ask that if I can have clarity, more likely you will see here and there, but it just varies on how what your belief system is with that.
Right.
So yeah, sorry guys, I'm actually sharing the live. So if I'm looking down, I'm actually
Uh huh.
sharing it with everybody. So you can ask me
Awesome.
questions. So I'm just sharing it to people. But other than that, it's just been just kind of just like you said, it just feels like something's just not right. Honestly, I feel like everything to me, I feel like there's something bigger coming. because of the dreams that I've had. I want to say, and I'm actually going to put this on the show. I feel within the next 3 months, or the three, or you know what? Let me rephrase that. They're telling me to rephrase that. From now to whatever time, I'm being told 3 weeks from now, we are going to war with Russia. Okay, I don't know if anybody knows that, but I am picking up that we are going to war with Russia. I don't know if anybody is aware of that, but I've been picking that up very strongly. After I saw, um, what's his name, Joe Biden meet the Russian president, I didn't feel a good feeling off of that meeting. I felt like it was just something wasn't right about that meeting, even though they were smiling, but behind the scenes they're like, I can't stand you, that kind of. So, but that's what I'm being told. So just keep a lookout that there's a lot of weird shit going on. So yeah,
and that's the sad thing about your ability. You can't always tell everybody what they want to hear.
yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's crazy because to me, I think with what I do, not everybody can handle the truth, and some people, might think that, oh, he's just bullshitting. That's not gonna happen. He's just trying to put fear into what what might not happen. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm being told. You can believe what the hell you want. You're entitled to your opinion. But 9 out of 10 of all the readings I've done, you all know that when I say shit, it comes out true. So just remember what I said. 3 weeks from now, we are going to war. So that's enough said.
It's been coming for some time.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the audience: Lars, Frankie, Sherry, Nikki, Carrie Martin. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Bear will join us shortly. He is in the middle of a power outage. You guys, you know who we got on tonight, and you know what he does. How would you like to go about tonight? Are you feeling up to doing a few readings?
Honestly, really, I don't mind if they could get through because I'm going to tell you what's so weird. And I remember saying this before we go on with the readings on a few other shows. I think I said it on Beth's show that we were going to have power outages. So I have said that on Beth's show. So just keep in mind that with Barry, if he's having power issues, it's going to affect everyone little by little.
We already see
so
Melvin popping in and out.
Coincidence that he doesn't. Yeah, so yeah, but if you want to, I'm fine with doing readings. That the only thing is if they can get in. That's the only problem. But I can share. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know how long Barry's gonna.
I tell you what. Here's how we're gonna do it, y'all. If you can, Chris is requesting that you are able to come on for the live. In order to do this, just comment to me in the comments. I'll see your name pop up, and I will send you the link. We ask that you go through Google Chrome as your homepage whenever you go onto the link. And if you have a mic or headphones, that would be awesome too. We will see what happens. And like I said, just throw your name up and we will see what happens.
Frankie Lynn says that she can't come on video, but she says, I have a question via chat if Chris can answer.
Okay, Frankie, what kind of question do you have? If you can type it in the chat, you can type it if you want. Now, if you want to be more private, then I wouldn't recommend saying it and typing it, depending on how personal it is. But I would say that if you're okay with typing it, I would say just to say what you got to say, and then I'll see what I can pick up off whatever question you have. And then we can just go from there. Because
Okay,
you
Frankie
never
Lynn
know where the
says,
ratings are going to take us. You really.
Frankie Lynn says, I have a decision to make. I'm torn. Not sure which way to choose.
Okay. For some reason, Frankie. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing, but this is Frankie.
Yes.
Okay, for some reason, I'm being told go instead of going left, go right with your decision. So what I'm being told is go, because I'm being told that most of the times you go with a left decision. I don't know if that makes sense, but that just sounds so weird to me. But I'm being told just to go with your right decision. Follow what your heart tells you. If it feels right, you're going to know that it's the right decision to make. Okay. The other thing I got, oh, that's a very interesting thing. Um, One thing I was told to tell you, Frankie, I don't know why, but the justice card came up for you. And I was told that there's justice that needs to be prevailed. Okay. So there's a lot of, okay, that was weird. There's a lot of what is fair and what is not fair. Okay, is what I'm seeing. And then with the other card, I'm seeing that there's a transformation about to happen. And I'm being told that with your limitation of what you doubt, you are trapping yourself. You need to like get out of that way of being trapped, because I think with your, decisions, you feel like you're like, and this is what I'm being told. You're actually being tied down because the hangman card came up and it's telling me that you're tied up. So what you need to do is release being tied up and to be able to breathe and to have clarity with the decision you're going to make. And hopefully that makes sense. But that's what I was told to tell you, that there's something with justice and something being uneven, and then there's transformation, and then there's you're like trapped, but you need to get out. That's what I'm being told for Frankie. Now I don't know if that resonates with you. Please comment below and let me know if that resonates with you, Frankie. And if it does not, then we can talk more in depth about that after the show if you want to. So.
All right, Chris. I've got our first guest of the night. We're going to bring in Nikki.
And now, Nikki.
He hits the link for me. And Hound Dog is back with us too.
Frankie Lynn said, I think being trapped part makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the validation. And who was the one that wanted to come on?
All right, Nikki, we're waiting for you.
I don't see the person. Who's the one that wanted to come on?
Yeah, we're waiting for her.
It was Nikki.
I've also got another. He'll be joining us here in just a little bit.
Okay. Tell them to take their time. They don't have to be in no rush. And for Barry, if you're watching this, I'm telling you, I hope you come on, because that power doesn't make sense how you're supposed to be on and then all of a sudden you just have this power issue. There's something with that, Barry. So if you don't come on, you can watch
That's why we
later
always
in the
say
show.
technical difficulties. Please bear with us.
Yeah, Frankie. All right. Thank you.
All right. I see Nikki Hey, Nikki.
Hi,
There
How are
she
you
is.
doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Wonderful. You got a question for Chris here?
I wouldn't say question, just if he catches any feelings. I don't have anything in particular. Oddly enough,
Okay, say it again. What is it? What did you want to ask?
I don't
Yeah, what
have a
did you say
particular
again?
question. No
She's wondering
particular question.
if you connect with her in
Okay.
some way, what you're feeling. I do believe that there is a couple second delay here, people. So
Honestly, one thing I will say is that since the last time I talked to you, there's been a lot more activity. And you've been feeling kind of like exactly what I've been feeling. Like you kind of feel like you're off, but I'm being told to tell you that you're not off. It just feels like you're not Nikki, but there's something that you just feel like doesn't add up. And I'm
Yeah.
feeling like there's a lot of activity around you. And actually, you know what's weird? I actually want to say, hold on. Okay, I want to say there's a male around you. I keep seeing male for some reason.
That makes sense.
And okay, I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of weird stuff going on around you. I don't know where you live. I mean, of course, I can only see where you're behind, but I'm seeing something like I'm seeing like unidentified flying objects late at night, and I'm also hearing that you are hearing strange noises at night, and it's not a dog, it's not a wolf. There's something more that what you're hearing at night. So
That
you're
would be
tapping
correct.
into something that you're not supposed to tap in. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense. I
Does
don't
that
really
make sense to you?
understand. Yeah, it does. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm not supposed to be doing. I just happen to hear them or hear
Okay.
whatever it is. Um, some strange activities happen while I've been out on my back porch at night.
Okay.
I'll say that.
I know
Okay.
the kind of things you see.
Okay. You
I
know
can I
what's
can see
weird? I
where
don't know why,
he's
because
kind of
I don't know
funny.
what state
He
you're
was
in,
stalking K9.
but in my head, I'm
He said it's not a dog,
yeah,
it's not
and
a
you know
wolf.
what's crazy? In my head, I'm seeing red. It's not a wolf, and I'm seeing red eyes, Nikki. I don't know why I'm seeing red eyes, but I'm seeing red eyes in the trees. I don't know what that's about, but there's something about red eyes in the tree.
It's a wood booger.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe it
I
Tell
might come
mean,
you.
to you later.
I love me some Sasquatches now. I'm telling you, I do. Um, I live in a neighborhood, so
You see deer in the neighborhood?
not where I live exactly, but there is a portion of the neighborhood where you can.
What about wild turkey?
I've had random
Uh,
wild turkeys
see,
walk
but
by
it's
my
not. But
house.
it's not. But see, Billy.
See,
See,
there
but
you
it's
go.
not wild
There's
turkey
game there.
either.
There's
It's
bait there.
Well, would surprise me.
there's
Well,
there's something
Nikki,
there. There's something that. See,
so can you validate? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I've not
mm,
seen
honestly,
red eyes, but I've seen some weird stuff at my outside that I can't explain.
I think there's a rise in
you know
activity
what I was
everywhere.
told to tell
Yeah,
you. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I see something different. Like almost like you're gonna be hearing whispering. And I was gonna ask you. I don't know why they're asking me. Have you been hearing ringing in your ear lately? Like
all the
ringing, a
time.
lot of ringing in your ear, more than
Yeah,
normal.
I go like this all the time because I'm like, won't stop.
It doesn't
Okay.
stop.
No, but it's
It
constantly
doesn't
on.
stop. And it's weird because as I'm talking, you know what's weird? I'm going to tell you what's so strange about this. When I'm tapping into you, when I hear the ringing, it feels almost like an earache, but it's not an earache. I'm being told that you're tapping into. Okay, that's weird. You're tapping into ETs and you're tapping into other dimensions. So the frequency of the spiritual realm, it's like kind of like talking to you, but they're talking to
Okay.
you in a way to where you don't understand it. Hi, Beth. I see you. So I'm seeing that's what's going on with the ringing. That means that before something happens, don't be surprised if your ears ring a lot more than normal. So that meaning that if something's about to happen, you're going to be hearing a lot of ringing in your both ears. So keep a
Okay.
lookout on that one. Okay.
I will do that. Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Nikki. I'm going to bring in
Do you
our
have
next
any?
guest.
Do you have any other
Thanks,
questions?
See you
y'all.
out there soon, darling.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Chris, I'm bringing in somebody that I have to
Yeah.
introduce. I'm sorry, bro, before I say it, but I'm saying it anyway. You will forever be known as the Tri-City Sprinter to me.
Yep, that's me. What's
My-
going on, everybody?
One of my newest brothers. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. How are you?
Awesome.
Hi,
How's
Ricky.
everybody
Nice
doing?
to meet. Hi, nice
Nice
to
to meet
meet
So,
you. Doing. Yeah.
Ricky, Chris, Ricky, I'll let you two have at it.
Do you have any questions for her?
Yep, I'm going through what I call a roller
Okay, Ricky,
coaster.
do you have any questions or you just want? Go
I
ahead.
do believe there is a couple second delay, Ricky.
Okay.
Go ahead and repeat yourself.
I'm
Okay,
going
for
through
some
a roller
reason,
coaster right now.
when you tell, let's see. Okay, well, right now, you know what? When you're saying roller coaster, I'm seeing activity like slowing down, and then I'm seeing activity increasing. So every time you're going down, it increases. Okay, that's weird. I've never heard that. They're telling me that the thing that's with a roller coaster, it's instead of being tenfold, it's increasing 15-fold. So whatever you're going through, it's double not what than what's going on with you. Okay. So basically what I'm being told with a roller coaster, just with that you're having to make decisions and you're debating, should I go this way or should I go this way? So you're kind of undecided. So it's just going like this. And it just gets like the vibration goes up, then it goes high, up, down. And it's like almost like you know what's weird? I'm hearing the word equalizer. Equalizer. I don't know what that's about, but I'm hearing something about the equalizer. There's a lot of energy around you. And it almost seems like that you have always offered, and I'm being told that you'll be giving back to other people, and then also you need to have forgiveness in your heart. Okay, don't hold anything against others because I'm being told that there will be people leaving in and out of your path, and the ones that are not really there for you, that's when they're just gonna leave because I'm being told that you're growing and there's a new journey that you're going to discover. And what I'm being told to tell you is that some of the stuff that you're going to experience, some people are not going to be there in your journey. Okay. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to you. And
Makes
then
100% sense.
also, I'm being told that you need to center yourself. And I'm being told where you're at right now, you're not alone. I'm seeing eyes all around you right now. So there's a lot, and then I don't know why, but I'm hearing the word closet. There's something about that closet. There's something about a closet. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that there's a doorway that comes in and out of that closet. Okay. Now, does anything make sense with what I'm at? You know what I'm telling you, or do you have any other
Yes,
questions
yes,
besides what I
I
told you,
totally understand.
or is that good?
I'm blown away. I mean, you hit exactly
Okay.
what I was
Okay.
going through.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question. Have you been kind of like where you're happy, and then all of a sudden you just get down, like you just don't know why you're crying? But I kind of feel like you're just like almost like you're just on an emotional roller coaster where you just go somewhere and you just want to just cry, but you don't know why, and then you have this sorrow to where you're just happy one minute, and then you're really really high, your vibration so high, but then when you go to certain areas your vibration doesn't go low. It's just that you're very emotional to where it's almost like I'm picking up an empath from you, is that your empathic ability is almost like a roller coaster, so it goes along with the journey that you're going through. So don't be surprised if you go to, like, for example, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing a park, and I'm seeing like the water flow, and I'm seeing trees. And when I'm seeing the park with the water flow, it's kind of like connecting to nature. So when you get in tune with the water, the air, because when you're outside in the wilderness, you're connecting to spirit, you're connecting to air, and you're connecting to water. So you're connecting to three. Actually, you know what? You're connecting to five elements. And then when you're not in a forest, you feel like disconnected. So yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it makes sense. Totally. Billy even knows kind of what I'm going through right now. And I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Like, that's awesome.
Well, I'm gonna tell both of you
Yeah.
right now,
And if
guys.
you
1 foot in front of the other always. That's it, man. 1 foot in front of the other. You're gonna get
yeah.
where you're going.
Yeah.
That goes for both of you.
Yes. And no matter whatever you're doing, yeah, and it's what I'm being told too, is that nothing. I'm being told for you, Rick, don't let anything stop you. Okay, I'm being told don't let anything discourage you. Don't let anything get the best of you. I'm being told that you will be tested too with people that will try to how can I put? They will test you with your abilities. And I'm going to tell you right now, for me, you don't need to prove shit to no one. You know who Rick is, and you know what you're about. Okay. Now, if you want to talk more later, you can friend request me, and then we can talk about it later. And Billy can give you my Facebook so you can know how to connect with me if you need to ever get a hold of me. Okay?
Cool. Thank you.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. All
You're
right,
wel-
brother.
you're welcome.
We will be seeing you sometime soon, and you know
Yep.
where.
Yep. You already know.
All right. Have a good one, brother. We'll holler at you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Now,
Yep.
Okay,
Tanya's got some
so
questions for
I
you.
know that
okay,
I know
so
somebody asked.
Jennifer,
I know Melvin was asking me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jennifer Evans had a question. Can you tell me about helicopters? They are everywhere in my town.
Well, I'll say real
Well,
quick.
I'm
We
being told with
are right here
helicopters,
next to
and it's
Fort
funny.
Campbell, Kentucky, and they are everywhere. They're practicing something.
Yeah. Yes. And then, you know what's funny? And remember what I told you, Billy? We're going to war. So I'm being
Yeah.
told with Jennifer, they're doing routines because they're prepared for something, and that's for you, Jennifer. They're doing something because whatever they're doing is around the corner. Something I'm being told around the corner. So if any of you start noticing more helicopters, more F-16s, something's around the corner. That's all I can say. There's just something around the corner.
Okay,
Yeah.
you ready for the next question?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, this one's from Vicky Norris, and she said she has a question if you have time. Do you pick up any vibes on the construction
Okay.
of her house?
Okay, that seems kind of off for Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what's weird? I don't understand this, but it's not for me to understand. For Vicky, when you say construction, I almost
Mm-hmm.
want to say that there's something about the people that are working there, or they're not construction workers. They just appear as construction workers. So they're fixing something, but there's something that they're preparing for. If that makes sense. I don't know why, but there's something about the construction. When you say construction, it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't add up. There's something off about the construction. If it was me and I saw a lot of construction just randomly, I thought, okay, why the hell are they working major construction right now when all this weird shit's going on? So just I'm being told to monitor them. Um, I'm just being told that something doesn't seem right about the construction. They're just preparing for something. And basically, what I'm being told too is that people are complaining about the road blockages. I mean, about road. Why did I? Okay, now that was weird. Why did I just say that? Okay, there's road that they need to fix, but there's also road blockages. So they're preparing for something that that something's there. I don't know if that makes sense, Vicky, but there's something about the construction work that doesn't feel right to me. It just, I don't know. Maybe it could be something that I'm overlooking, but I say just keep an eye on them because if they start acting kind of funny or their behavior seems kind of weird, just monitor the people that you see working there. And if you see like they don't feel like construction workers, more likely they're probably not. They're just undercover construction workers, so to speak. Yeah.
Okay, and then Melvin had a question. He wants to know, how does the event in Indiana look for August?
hmm Honestly, I don't know about the event, but I'm being told that it's kind of just it's there with everything going on. I'm being told that there could be a delay or a possible date that they might need to change it, but it might be, I'd say, within a few days afterwards. So I'm thinking probably like the following week that they might change something on that.
I'm sure you didn't want to hear that, Melvin.
I didn't either.
And the event we're talking about, folks, August 13th and 14th, we're going to be in Indiana at the McDonald Airbnb, the McDonald House Airbnb. It is a wonderful location. Night Stalkers is going to be up there, and we're also going to be joined by the one and only Dave Spinks. He's been on all the shows. He's written numerous books. He is a go-to guy.
I'm hoping nothing happens.
Chris, we're going to have to get you up there with us sometime, man. I think you would love the
and
place.
and I'm
It's a wonderful
thinking, Billy,
location,
if anything does change,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm being told that you might need to, that things might change a little bit, maybe due to the restrictions. So there might be a little bit
Well, it's
of
already been changed once.
some kind of issue, but it's not going to be that bad. But are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's already been rescheduled once. Once again, I'm going to shout out to the audience guys that are
Wow.
watching. If you have anything that you want to see if you can personally connect with Chris on, if you want to come on to see if that helps the connection, just give me a shout in the comments. I will send you the link to bring you into the studio. And if not, we'll continue to try to answer by messages.
Okay, I have another question from Kevin Lee. He says, Chris, can you tell me about a certain spirit around me? Like, who is he and why he picked me? I have seen him once in one form, and my kids saw him in a different way.
I'm being told that he's not who he appears to be. He's trying to relay a message. I'm actually being told that there was probably, okay, I don't know why, but I'm hearing disaster or something that happened to him. So he's appearing to the kids a different way. And then he's appearing to you differently because he's trying to confuse you. And he doesn't want to be acknowledged in a way to where he doesn't want you to see his true identity, so to speak. But I would say just monitor him and just look at his behavior. If he starts acting kind of strange, then I would say just be very careful with that. Right now, I wouldn't be concerned about having to worry so much about that guy that you've seen. But if he starts kind of giving you nightmares or you feel uncomfortable or the kids feel just very unsteady, then either you need to just tell him, what can I help you with? I'm actually being told he will deliver a message, and then I do feel like he needs to cross over, but he's not going to leave like right away after his job is done. So there's something there with that. So it's like kind of like I'm feeling that. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
All right, Chris. You're in trouble now.
Hi.
You know who that is.
Hi, man.
What's going on?
So, how you doing, Beth? Are you doing okay?
I'm doing good.
You're doing
I'm
good?
doing good since I tossed you, last night? Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did. And you know what I was going to tell you? We found out, or actually I found out, but I know you posted, like you liked it. Everything that you told Jessica, we actually got rid of his ass. So he left her alone, and she did put that stuff under the bed. So she's fine now, and she said thank you to both of us. So
Well,
I'm just being told to
if
tell you
that
that.
didn't help,
So
I was
yeah,
going to call two people right here anyway. Like,
well, you can introduce her to them if you want, but maybe
yeah, I think I will.
yeah, because I
for
do feel
future
like
knowledge.
yeah,
Because it's not like
yeah,
they beat me enough. They
but
don't need to get hit with too many things. I think but they can
yeah,
only take so many
yeah,
cases.
yeah, yeah. And I was gonna ask you that. Do you have a question for me? Because I'm being told that I need to pull a card for you. Do you have a question or a number for me?
You know how this
Do you
goes
have a
with
number
me.
for me? Or I can pick a number for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I already got a number for you anyway.
I don't think I've ever asked anybody a question. I'm kind of like just go for it.
Cool.
Sorry about this bright light and if there's noise, guys.
Okay.
You're great. You're great.
What I was told to tell you is that I'm being told for you to stay connected to spirit, and knowing that there's going to be people that are going to be that there's going to be some people pulling away, and I'm being told, okay, that's oh my goodness, oh my god, okay, Beth, I'm being told not only. I'm being told that you're not only going to do past life aggressions, mediumship, empathic, but you're also going to be going into you're going to be, oh my god, this is so weird, you're going to go into physical medium mode. So basically, in other words, if you go into a location, you're going to feel the pain of the deceased, how they died. So your body is going to have a reaction to physical pain, or how someone died, and then you're gonna see like how the location, like what happened at the location. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of physical stuff, like what Amy does. You're gonna actually physical feel the pain of wherever you go. I don't know if that has happened to you yet, but I'm being told it's
Well,
gonna happen.
matter of
So
fact,
yeah.
there's some people that are at the location that this happened to me at. Uh, Southern Funeral Home this past weekend, which was kind of crazy. But I think I've kind of determined that's kind of what happened to me there. So
Interesting. Wow.
yeah, yeah. At least that's what I'm sticking with because
You know what? I'm
I
being
refuse to
told
think
too.
it's anything else.
Yeah, I'm being told too that you're a seeker and you're gonna be seeking more. Oh, you know what I just see? Oh my God. Okay, Beth, you're also gonna be doing oils, and you're gonna be selling oils too. By the way, I don't know if you have thought about that, but I'm seeing you maybe do a little bit of oils and getting a little bit of money with that.
I
And then
only have
I'm
those
told
two,
to
but
take a
apparently they're
moment.
popular.
Yes, so that's gonna be very popular. Also give yourself self love,
Mhm.
and just know that there's gonna be a lot of people that you're gonna help to for them to love themselves. So you're gonna give people kind of like that feeling of don't ever doubt yourself, but just love yourself. So I do feel that you're probably gonna have some people to where you're gonna spiritually counsel them with their emotions and how to just like to just to be kind of like at ease, if that makes any sense.
And
So
that's
yeah.
majorly important to me. So you're
So
correct on that. That's really important.
Hey, real quick, guys, while I got you both on here,
yeah.
I didn't do
So
it.
just know
uh, we'll see if either one of you get a feeling off this.
that.
Clairvoyant Rose has a question. Well, it's not really a question. She just wants to know about the missing little girl Summer here in Tennessee. She wants to know, is she going to be okay? Do either one of you pick anything up on that?
When did this happen? As you can tell, I've been asleep since I got home from Mississippi.
She's been gone for what, a few days now?
There's been several Amber alerts go out in the last several days.
For clairvoyant Rose, I'm being told no. I'm being told no. Hmm. Okay, now that's just graphic. I didn't want to see that.
No, and normally,
Hmm.
see, I haven't. The only case I've worked, the child was living when they found her. Chris, stop it because I'm picking up off of you.
I don't know
And
even know how old. Yeah, she's it's not good. I feel I don't know why, but I kind of feel like she's buried by her house. I don't know why. It's a feeling that I get. I don't know. I feel like she's not that far, and I'm being told that the family knows more than what they're saying.
yeah, it's somebody she knew. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting the most. But I'm not seeing one
Yeah.
way or another.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I'm also not trying to open up
Hi,
too much now.
Elizabeth.
I
Hi,
ain't trying to be
Becky.
bawling like a baby on y'all's show. So as far as the rabbit hole I'll go down is there's people that she knew involved.
Yes.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
now
Look, guys,
afterwards,
I mean, it
And
was
you know
such an
what?
important
I'm going to tell
I
you
did
another
have to
thing.
mention that. I mean,
She
or at
was
least put that out
she
there.
was sexually harassed. She was sexually, yeah, she was sexually harassed. So, yeah. Oh, the light flickered. Did y'all just see that? The light just flickered when I said that.
That was a tough one. And she's younger than the child that she's younger than the one I assisted with. So that's a problem too. That kind of, I mean, it's bad no matter what, but the younger they are, it's even more disturbing. It's just disturbing, period.
There's a lot going on everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. And, one of the things I've never really talked about as far as like when I helped with the little girl in Mississippi, there were missing children that were never found that helped me find her. All the kids that I was describing, I've been now, but I had never been before then. I'd never been to Jackson, Mississippi. Well, I started describing kids and they were like, what? I was like, age, color, distinguish, everything. Come to find out, I was describing 3 of 5 children that went missing the year before. 2 of them had actually been found, but 3 never were. And the 3 that never were found were the ones that were showing me where she was. So it's really disturbing. There's a lot of missing people out there.
And that's the bad. That's not everything that a seer gets. Not everything is good that you pick up on.
Right.
And like I always say, if you don't really want to know the answer to something, do not ask.
Right.
Because
and
you're
it's
not
hard.
there. You're not there to tell people what they want to hear. You're there to tell them the truth.
And all
What
of you
they need to know.
Know how I am.
Yeah, what they need
If
to
you
know.
don't want to know the truth, don't ask. But there's also times that sometimes what you see when someone asks, you really don't want to talk about, and you really don't want to see it. And
that's why we always recommend if it's a very sensitive subject.
We talked. You know what? That's what we talked about.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about yesterday. That's what we talked about yesterday. That's what we talked about yesterday, Beth. Remember?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that's why I was telling you guys when I talked to you guys last time, and Chris is really aware. A lot of stuff I don't like to do live because it becomes very personal. And we had a situation over the weekend, which I was fine with it as long as she was fine with it, but it was very personal. And you guys know I shoot straight from the hip, but I still I'm very respectful and tactful, and there's some things you don't want to get into, and then sometimes you don't want to be the bearer of that news.
Right.
That's a lot. That's a huge responsibility to carry.
Right. You got another question out there?
I do.
Yeah.
I have one from Carrie Martin.
Carrie, what's up, girlie?
She said, can you tell me why I have a spirit? It looks like a dog and it shows up randomly in some of my pictures.
I've actually seen those pictures. So, Chris, I'm going to let you handle that. Because I've seen them.
Even though I don't know who she is. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to look into it. I'm just going to tell you right now that whatever that shit is, it's disturbing. It's not normal. That dog is not what it appears to be. Why is it coming in the picture? It wants to be acknowledged. And it wants you to give it power. It's like sucking the juice out of you or just the life out of you. I would say I would take that very, okay, that was weird. I would say take that very lightly. Don't provoke this thing. That's what I'm being told. Do not provoke. Yeah. And I would say don't give it power and try not to acknowledge it. Just try your best to not acknowledge it. What you can do is just ask for God to give you love of your home and to have some clearance, some clarity, and just know that whatever it is, in the name of Jesus, you call it out and you just say, you know what, you need to leave. You need to leave my home. and you need to leave it now. And you know what's funny? I don't know why, but I'm being told you need to say the Lord's Prayer on that one. Yeah. And
Yeah.
say the Hail Mary too.
Carrie's got a young child at home too,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah,
fairly
you know,
sensitive.
it's funny that you said that. She connected to me too. Yes.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And you were very. I want to take this opportunity because I hope Ricky's still on here because you hit something home with Ricky that I told Ricky when I saw him, and I hope he's still watching. Ricky is a very special person, and I told him he needed to learn how to practice grounding. He needed to get out in nature more, and he needed to trust his gut, and that he needed to. It's not always roses out here in the paranormal field. And some battles you're not meant to fight. Just, investigate. What?
Preach, girl.
Well, because Ricky's such a nice guy.
Really?
I mean, he's kind of like us. You know what I'm saying? He promotes everybody. He truly tries to show love to everybody. And with him being like he is, it gets a bit much to handle because it's like you always feel like you're stuck in the middle and you're like, dude, I just want a milkshake and hold hands and chase ghosts. So do that, Ricky. Do it. Drink the milkshake, brother. It's not complicated.
Yeah.
You feel like pulling a card?
Or two.
Or two?
Or 10.
Yeah.
You up for it, Chris?
Okay, okay, we can do
We
it.
got a number for you.
Becky
Okay.
Bennett says 7.
Hey, Becky.
Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, before I even picked 7, I picked a card, and I don't know why, but I was told to show y'all this card. The Ace of Cups is inspiration. You need some inspiration in your life. Inspiration
all use
is what
that.
I keep seeing,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's crazy because, and then with the 7, when Becky told me to pick 7, I got the Judgment card, and look who's on it, Saint Michael
Awesome.
of all people, Saint Michael. So
I know that
there's
guy.
a lot of judgment,
Now, what's
and Saint
card
Michael
number
is
8?
gonna cut the cord.
Ooh,
Okay.
did you say cut the cord?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We
7.
just did that last
Yes,
night.
ma'am. I know. Another one.
Wow.
The 8 card is production. You need to be productive.
And that one's for Julie and Guthrie.
Productive. There you go. There you go.
Great. Now I'm gonna go grab these new cards. I got these new cards that I got gifted this weekend, and they're amazing.
Okay, now Kevin Lee put on here the one that, was asking the other question about the 2 different ones. Says, my kids see him in full headdress, and I've seen him wearing a wolf head like shaman would in some cultures. My mom also heard native chanting one time, and he started following me 14 years ago when I went to a local Indian mound park.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now
Yeah,
that's what's weird. I don't know why I'm seeing this. This doesn't make sense to me when you're saying that. Okay, what I'm seeing is, oh my God, this just doesn't make any sense to me. that when he appears
Yes,
as
it does. Yes, it
as a
does. Go
wolf,
ahead.
he's a he's a he's a he's appearing as a wolf clan. He's appearing with something with the wolf tribe. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But he's using different natives to try to get close, try to make you trust him. And it's weird because it's, you know what's weird? I don't even know why I'm getting this, but it's kind of like I get the word medicine man are very connected to spirit. Okay, that's weird. I'm actually hearing spirit totems is what I heard. Okay, spirit totems.
And Kevin said he visited. I'm sorry, guys, I can't see the comments because I can't. He said he was visiting Indian Mound when he picked this up.
He went to a local Indian Mound park.
Interesting.
Huh. Because I'm wondering if you know anybody picked up a rock, a feather, anything, even if it may seem insignificant, and left with
cone.
a pine cone, a pine needle.
Chris is picking up something.
Somebody left us something they weren't supposed to.
It's just insane.
Christy
you know
Smith.
It's weird when you say that, Beth. I actually want to say like they, like they stole it, so to speak. They stole it.
Christy Siebert of
Something
Third
that
Round
they
got a
should have
question
just left
for you,
alone.
man.
Ooh, I love them. They're
Yeah,
sweet.
Christy's
Okay,
she's
go ahead.
close to home.
Okay, go.
She's been singing it's a number thing, okay? She's been singing the number 111 a lot in the past few weeks. She wakes up at 11:11, 1:11, or other random times, always with 11. During the day, she checks the time, and it's always the same thing. She wants to know, does this mean anything for her?
Ooh, this is Chris's favorite.
New beginnings is what I got one. Beginning. And it goes into what we talked about yesterday. For Christine, I was gonna tell you right now, do your numerology. I'm being told you need to see your numerology chart because your numerology chart has changed. So there's
That's an angel
something
number.
that's in the works. Yeah, it's an angel number. Yeah, that's correct. That is. But there's something in the works that you need to look up because there's an opportunity, new changes coming, one door closing, another door opening. And that means that there's okay, hold on. 4 opportunities she's got. 4. Okay? 4 opportunities. So, yeah. So just keep a lookout and look up your numerology because you need your charts done.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know what she's. If there's any doubt there, she needs to let it go because if she falls, there's somebody to catch her. She's not gonna fall like she thinks she's gonna fall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Angel numbers are the greatest.
You gotta remove that
I've been having great fun with those.
I know. I love
That's
it.
a
I
whole
love it
new
when
show.
when I get
Numerology,
numbers like
people.
that. I love
Angel numbers.
We got questions coming in, guys. If you want to continue to go with it.
Okay, I got another one from Frankie Lynn.
Yeah.
She wants to know how her trip is going to go in a couple of weeks.
That's your realm, but brother. I only do the here, the now, and what could have been. And eat more chicken.
Okay, I'm asking how is it gonna go? Okay, I'm being told right now. Just observe is what I got with that. And my grandma came through and she said, "Be careful. Be very careful with that trip. Pay attention to the outside of the surroundings because there's gonna be a lot of construction." And there's a lot of trees that are going to be chopped down. I'm seeing renovation, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of weird stuff. So I'm being told pay attention to when you drive. There's a lot of strange shit. And then I'm seeing something in the sky too. So keep a lookout with that. So yeah.
I saw was short shorts, a keg, and Melvin running around Bucky naked.
Oh
So don't take Melvin with
my
you.
god. See Melvin. See you. Oh
I keep losing stuff.
I
yeah.
have fun on road trips with Melvin.
Uh-huh.
Just got to be close to the window.
You never know what may happen.
Yeah, Frankie, the sky thing does make
Okay,
perfect
Frankie.
sense. Always keep your eyes to the skies.
Okay.
Yeah.
You never
Sherry
know.
Horsick wants to
You
know
never know.
if you don't
Beth,
mind, could you
when
pull
she-
cards
when
3,
Billy
4?
I can't wait now. Now I
Card
gotta go.
3 for Sherry Horsick.
I gotta go get this card.
Oh wow. Okay, for Sherry, I got the Page of Pentacles. The student card came up, and I'm being told for you to go and get your classes. I'm being told you've thought about this too. I'm being told you might want to go, whatever you're wanting to study. Don't feel that you're a failure to it. You can do it virtual study, and I'm being told that when you study, reach to your highest potential because, baby, you got the talent and you got the time. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. Period.
Never.
Don't doubt yourself. So.
And guys, once again, if you've got a personal question that you would like to ask Chris, at the end of the show, we will allow Chris to give you his contact information where you can reach out to him. And because, like I said, some things is better if you keep it private.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. And sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. So yeah.
Uh
And
Okay.
guys, I am being told that Bear does have power, but his computer is not coming up.
huh. It's always
Oh
something.
my god.
I know.
Okay, I got another one from Carrie Martin.
That
She
voice.
said, "Is there any reason why during spiritual readings, even if they are for other people than myself, I feel my heart start aching? I've noticed on my watch, my heart rate goes up randomly."
Well, people that are very in
Being told
tune.
that there's a reason why you're connecting.
Yeah.
You'll have your body will react to it. Some people that can't control their gifts kind of just overwhelms them, and they get anxiety. So maybe your heartbeat. Um,
Um,
oh, you
some
know what
people
I was
cry.
told, and I don't know why. Okay, that yeah. Now I was gonna tell Tony, who's the question? Who was that question that asked that question with the heartbeat?
That was Carrie
Carrie.
Martin.
Who was the one that asked that question with the heartbeat? Okay, what I was told, I don't know why, but I'm being told this is what you can do. If you've seen the movie Dirty Dancing, there's this one part where Patrick Swayze talks to I forgot her name, and then he says bum 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 bum. So in other words, when you feel like your anxiety, just listen to your heartbeat. Bum 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 bum, and just try to keep it like try to. Oh, that's her name. Her name's Baby. Her name's Baby on Dirty Dancing. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I just remember her name, but just remember the heartbeat. Bum 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 bum. Okay, just listen
And nobody
to your
put baby
heartbeat,
in the
and then whenever if you do readings and your heart going faster, just go whatever you got to say. Just relax and breathe and go, and then bum 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 bum, and then whatever you're gonna say it, and then listen to your heartbeat. And when you listen to your heart, okay,
Ooh.
that's gonna help you whenever you need to guide somebody else.
And she is confirming with she
Remember,
shouted
heartbeat.
yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize, people that show a lot of empathy, even watching stuff on television. Like, I don't watch the news.
Okay, why the hell?
Period.
Okay, Beth, you're going in and out. I can't even hear you.
What about now?
Why in the hell is Beth going in and out? There's something that doesn't want us on.
I don't know, but
I don't know what the
The
hell it is.
darndest
is that any
thing's
better?
happening live.
Billy, are you still there?
I'm still here.
I'm telling you. She froze.
Okay.
She's just like this.
Joanne
I don't know
Stewart
what
has a
happened.
question.
Maybe she.
Oh, hey, Joanne.
Do you see her with a partner in her life? Her husband died in 2018.
I know too much about
I couldn't
Joanne.
hear what you said, but that was
So
just
I'm
so
gonna let
weird.
Chris
I
take
don't know
that.
what's going on.
She in the past few years, she's lost her husband, and she's wondering if she will have another partner in life.
I can barely hear because you're coming in and out.
Chris, go out and come back
Hold on.
in.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it's on
Becky,
your
I know
end,
I got
Chris.
that
If you
message,
could,
Becky. I'm being told that for some reason, hopefully y'all can see this, but I'm being told that the spirit is interfering with the readings. There is something that's blocking. When there's something important that needs to be said, there is kind of like a delay with Billy and Beth. And it's kind of like as we're talking, there's kind of like something that's there that's trying to break the connection. So there's a different frequency that it's nothing to do with us. There's a different frequency. And it's nothing to do with what we're trying to connect with, but it's probably the retrograde. And there's something that's trying to just push that energy away so the people cannot hear what needs to be said, if that makes sense.
oh, it makes perfect sense to me.
And
Yeah.
Beth, you're still frozen.
Chris, I do believe it's possibly on your end. If you could step out and come back in.
What we can, what I would say, if you want to, you can reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. Hopefully, I don't know if anybody, I mean, because I can't really see what's going on. There's a lot of weird things going on. I don't know what it is, because now Billy is, I can see a black screen. Um, I don't know what's going on.
Chris, can you hear me at all?
I don't even know if we're still on. Is some
Huh.
okay,
I
are we
would
still
send
on,
him a
guys?
message on Facebook, but I can't move off this
I don't
screen.
know.
Chris, can you hear us?
Okay, what's going on, guys?
Welcome to Into the
I don't know
Fire.
what the hell's going on.
Into the far.
Into the far. Okay. I don't know if you can
So
hear me or
what?
not, Chris, but I just
I
sent you a
can't even
message
hear.
in the chat room to
Hold
go
on.
out and come back in. I think your connection is flipping
Okay,
out a little
let me
bit.
see. Hold on. We'll be back, guys. Let's see what the hell's going on.
I will
I
touch
can't
on,
even.
because I every show that Miss Joanne comes on and she has a question, something goes wrong. So even though I know a little bit, I don't know everything, but I know some about Miss Joanne. Miss Joanne, you're gonna have
What's going
to,
on?
you will
I
find what
can't
you're
even get
looking
up.
for, honey. But it'll happen when it's time for you, because you're still healing and you suffered more than one loss. So back to back, so you're good as gold. Your heart is just, you got a big heart, Miss Joanne, but let your heart heal.
Okay, What the
Don't
hell?
get discouraged because you are going to be okay.
And
And you're going to
remember,
find what you're looking for.
one foot in front of the other, and you will get
Mhm.
where you're meant to be. Chris,
And-
can you hear us? No, now he's gone out. So let's see if he comes back in.
Yep.
And Miss Becky, Becky Bennett, me and her are cracking up because this happens every time.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if he'll come back up. Beth, do you want to give some kudos to Chris? I know that you and
Oh,
him
yeah.
work together a whole lot.
Yeah, Chris is a great guy. He's, me and you have talked before, he's a very special person. There's things that Chris comes up with and knows that you just sitting there like, wait a minute. I think my favorite thing to watch was when he read Casey.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yep. Father Casey Scruggs, he absolutely he was very happy.
It was great.
Okay.
Chris really does
I
want to
think
help.
we got you back. Chris, can you hear me now? I can see you.
And what a lot of people don't know, the work that Chris does off the clock. Chris will put
this is so
sessions
weird.
together and counsel people. Chris, can you hear us?
Hello, Chris.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you. It's just that you're breaking up. You're breaking up because now I hear you like all weird. I can see you guys, but you're like glitching. Like your words are not coming out.
I do believe it's on his end.
Yeah.
Maybe try unplugging the headphones.
Because we are weird. So that's a true
I don't know
statement.
what's going on. I can't even see you, Beth. Your screen is black.
Okay, I do believe that Chris is going to be having some technical difficulties. Guys, we've gone well over an hour now. Chris, if you can hear this, shout out how people can reach you once again. And if not, we'll have Beth jump in there because she knows all the places that you're at.
Yeah. I don't think he can hear. All right, guys. Chris has 2 pages, both under Chris Garcia. He's got so many friends he can not add anymore. You can find him on Facebook. Of course, I don't have his phone number memorized, but he's also on Twitter.
It's in the comments.
Yes, he did put his phone number in the comments if any of you are interested.
I highly recommend, if you only do it once, that you have a conversation with Chris. He's very gifted. He loves to help people. And he's one of the most talented human beings that I know, as well as just a good person. And I don't know how the hell he ended up hanging out with people like myself, but I feel like I'm going to corrupt him. And one thing I kind of told him about last night, it was kind of like a surprise.
I don't know what's going on there.
I'm trying to put together some kind of event close to Chris. Chris has never been to an event, and we want to get him to one to where, he can meet some people and get that experience of being at a location. But he does live in San Antonio, Texas. So that's, that's a far piece. Not everybody hits the road like I do.
Right.
So.
And he's constantly doing these shows, and you'll see him all over the Facebook constantly. He's everywhere doing these shows, and he's doing the best he can. He's trying to help people out, and if you would go over to his page, give him a thumbs up. Just a shout out that he's trying to do the right thing, and a little support goes a long way.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, Chris.
We can hear you, Chris.
You can send him a private message through Facebook.
It's just that y'all sound kind of weird. I can't even hear Billy. I don't even hear him.
It's definitely
But
an
I can hear
opportunity
you, but I
anyone
can't even hear Billy.
should have.
All right, guys. With that being said, next week we will be back, and the big guy Bear himself will be with us one way or another. It will happen. Unfortunately, tonight, just power issues and things like that. But thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Be sure to go over to our YouTube channel, show a little support there, subscribe, and we will continue to broadcast both here on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are also looking at going to other ways of putting this out there. Once again, thank you, Chris. We always love having you on. We look forward to doing it again. And the same with you, Beth. Much love.
Love y'all.
Keep doing the right thing out there and helping people, and
All right, then.
keep them lights shining, okay? Everybody.
Make good choices.
And lots of love to the chat room.
All right, then.
We wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you, guys, and we will see y'all next week.
Everybody have a good night.
All right, then, guys.